Hi, everyone. Thank you for clicking through to the third edition of the Braintree Skyrocket sessions with myself and Dimitri. Goal of today's session is to remind you who Braintree is and highlight a product called Lightspeed that reduces costs, time, and increases your ability to win the deal.
That sounds like a win-win-win situation.
Yeah, it is. And I can't wait for you to dive into the detail.
Well, me and you both. But before we get there, why not remind everyone why Braintree exists?
Good point. So Braintree has grown from an entrepreneur's dream into a powerful part of the Vivica Group.
But what drove that ambition?
So that's a good question. I think the drive behind this powerful ambition is the desire to solve business problems and build relationships. And being a celebrated Microsoft partner is testament to that. And the product that you're going to be speaking about today is born out of that ambitious drive and that agility. So, for example, when COVID hit, it affected everyone globally, and it affected the South African market. And instead of cowering in the shadows, Braintree decided to come to the fore and was agile in its approach. And we actually built quite a couple of cool products that you're managing now as the own product manager. We call them own products. One of the products that we developed, or the products that we developed rather, were born out of the understanding that while there may still be an appetite in the market for the business applications and solutions that we provide, because of the situation and the global economy situation, there may not have been the budget to match that appetite. So we came to market with quite a few products that still delivered massive power and massive value, but at a fraction of the cost. The product that we're chatting about today, Lightspeed, was born out of a similar understanding of the current market, where we're saying, right, we need to deploy these ERP solutions. They are taking a lot of time to deploy. They cost a lot of money to deploy. How can we go about this in a smarter, more efficient way? So we created a tool set, which then reduces the onerous amount of hours required for an implementation of the size, and therefore reduces the costs attached to that, and allows us to take on far many more projects with far many more different types of customers. And that's essentially how Lightspeed was born.
That is a powerful message, and it explains where Lightspeed came from without question.
Cool. Now tell us more about the product, Dimitri.
Oh, I'd be glad to. So, I mean, just to put some numbers to what you mentioned already, Lightspeed can save up to 75% of cost on implementation. In addition to that, it reduces implementation time to 1 day and increase sales win rates by up to 25%.
Now that sounds too good to be true.
Well, quite frankly, it really is. I'm just going to pull up my deck quickly. So as we've seen, we are a celebrated partner of Microsoft. But the reality is Braintree people have not swayed at all when it comes to making business easy. And this product is a perfect example.
Okay, cool. Now I'm getting excited now. Let's have a look.
Wonderful. So Lightspeed is a product that was developed by one of our lead developers, Avril House. The product came to life out of a capacity bottleneck, similar to what you were mentioning earlier, and has proven to be so much more than that.
Okay, so just reiterate again, what type of bottleneck are we talking about?
Wonderful. Great question. So in any BC implementation, there is often a large amount of human resources required to bring the product to life for the customer. But in doing so, we restrict our own ability to take on new clients without creating a waiting list or bottleneck, as we can see on the deck here. Now, Lightspeed reduces what would normally be weeks or months of development into just 1 day.
This is starting to sound a little bit like a con, Dimitri.
Well, you know what? It really isn't. And better yet, in achieving this, we save costs for us and the customer. So it's this double win situation. And we've saved customers like Global Airways up to 75% on implementation. But that's not all. We also saved ourselves costs and increased available resources and the ability of our sales team to win deals with incredible price points.
Wow. So just to reiterate, so we're saying if there's an ERP opportunity and Braintree is the chosen incumbent, or we are proposing to try and compete for the deal. We can apply this Lightspeed methodology to our implementation costs, which, let's face it, sometimes can run into quite a big number, to reduce the hours. And obviously, if we reduce the hours, we're reducing the cost of implementation. And that obviously then makes us a whole lot more competitive, and we should be winning a whole lot more deals. That's amazing.
That's exactly it. And it's not just limited to us. You know, this product is available to the market. So us and any one of our partners could be celebrating the same success.
That's amazing. So basically, Lightspeed added to the deal almost guarantees a win.
On the money. But I should clarify, this is for Business Central implementations and is currently suited to set up the essential version of Business Central.
Good. I'm glad you brought that up, because managing expectation is a large part of sales, and it goes a long way in maintaining good relationships with our customers. So if there's anyone out there that wants to have a conversation around ERP, around Business Central, now you can see that we're able to reduce costs by up to 75%. We are more than happy to chat to you guys.
Yeah, well, there's really a lot on the cards for what Lightspeed's going to look like in the future, but something we're looking to do in the more immediate future is move into the UK market. But that's really all I can say for now.
Well,
why don't you remind the guys what's in it for them?
Cool. So guys, 100% revenue recognition, as we keep telling you, and a sales comp split of 50-50.
That's exactly it. We're in this together, guys. You have the contacts and we have the answers, and together we can grow to new heights.
Awesome. So let's keep shooting for the stars. And remember, the more you know, the more you sell. Have a lucky week, sell hard, and stay safe out there, guys. Thanks, Dimitri.
Thanks. Cheers.